Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on continuing building our petroleum refinery here by adding in the oil refineries and the gas refineries to be kind of the next stage of things to process the crude oil and raw gas into new products. We're going to do something with these gas condensates, which we'll sort out here eventually. But in the comments, it was pointed out to me that this particular refinery was not hooked up correctly, so I fixed that and that taken care of. Also, I was running into a bit of a traffic jam situation here at the refueling station, so I added a fourth refueling stop there, and I think there were some issues with the signaling around this whole thing, so I fixed that. Hopefully we won't have that issue anymore. And I went ahead and added the explosives into the network so that we should be able to request explosives now. In fact, I'm getting some delivered. And I went ahead and I made some cliff explosives, so we're going to go ahead and remove that little guy right there. Alright, so the next bit of business. Alright, why are you guys not running? Ah, naphtha's full. Naphtha, yeah, okay, so those are full. That's fine. Alright, next bit of business is to continue to process the natural gas liquids, these guys, into various reduced products. And we're going to be working on that next. So, what we're gonna do and right now I'm just worried about getting some producing. I'm not worried about proper ratios or anything right now, because again, we're gonna be expanding the size of this thing, and we also want to make sure that we're producing, you know, excesses of a lot of these products because we're gonna be using them for other things. But the natural gas liquids we really can't use in its current form, so we gotta break it down. Alright, so what we're gonna be breaking that down to is methane gas, ethane gas, and butane gas. And I think we're gonna be using the residual gas to also get us toluene. Toluene is gonna be important for various types of explosives and weaponry in the future. So we're going to want some toluene built up somewhere. I'll probably also want to have at least some refineries doing this process so that we can continue to make those gases without having to, to do something with the toluene. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to do a bank of this first and add maybe one or two of that. Well, we'll probably just do one of these and then set up the tanks to store the gases. And do we want this? No, that's for coal. Lubricant. I mean, I guess we could make the lubricant as well. It's here. And I think we're going to want to crack naphtha to synthesis gas and residual gas, because then we can take the synthesis gas and we can use that as a product for further refinement as needed. Let's see, catalyst synthesis methanol. I think that would be something we would do on site. So a lot of this stuff is stuff we would do on site at another production stage. So yeah, I think we're gonna go for this, for that. Yeah, we don't need the carbon monoxide. I don't think. I mean, I guess we could make it. Because carbon monoxide is a bit of a pain in the butt to make on its own. So, yeah, okay. So, we're going to need I think it's these guys that are the fastest, the gas refineries. So let's make 3 more of those. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm going to take this radar and I'm going to move it. Because it's a tad in the way. This Roboport is also a tad in the way. It could use to be, moved 1 block further north. Let me see. That does kind of cause a bit of an issue. We'll see if we can't work around it. All right. So, we're going to want to dump out. Let's see, how do I want to handle this? I mean, I could just hook it directly there. Just do this and hook it in there directly. Actually, the problem is going to need to go there. Now, hold on. Oh, these guys are going to have to be in different things. They're going to need to be in the advanced versions. Okay. Oh. I need brass. But I should be getting some deliveries of that. Alright, well, you are going to just set up for this process, right? We're going to need a brass delivery for the rest. Because I accidentally misjudged what I needed. Alright, we're going to need, let's see, we're going to need that, and that coming out of there. So the advanced gas refinery is going to need to give, we're going to have 2 inputs. We're going to need that much room, I think, because we're going to need to come into there, and we're going to have to come into there. And then you're going to be doing natural gas condensates. We got to figure out something we can do with that stuff. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to burn it off, which I don't necessarily want to do. Let's see. You're going to do that. Do I want to do that there? Yeah, that's fine. That. Okay, well, I'm getting everything but the brass. I have a 200 order. Let's bump that up to 400. Okay. All right, here comes the brass. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and pump this out of there. And we're going to be sending it in that direction. And we're also going to be sending it here. Okay, we're going to need that residual gas, which we do have stored here. So let's go ahead and put a pump on that. And for now, we'll just bring it over. Let's see, where are you going to be? You're going to be right about there. When I ghost it and it doesn't reverse it like it does if you actually place it down. Okay. So now that guy's working. And then we're going to need... Let's see, we're going to need the tooling, we're going to need that guy, we're going to need that guy, we're going to need that guy. Okay. And then we're going to need, again, another... a bit more room. There we go, there we go, get some power. Alright, and then you're going to be doing the process with synthesis gas, which we don't actually have yet. Synthesis gas is going to have to get created by cracking naphtha, right? Here's a steam line that we don't really have enough room here. There's the steam line. Okay. What is used to crack naphtha? We need a steam cracker. Alright, which is going to be one of you guys. Okay. Let's see, do I want to put it here first? Or do I want to do this somewhere else? Let's see, how big is the steam cracker? It's this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's actually put it there. No, we need to put it in some place where it's expandable. Yeah, it's gonna have to come down here. And we're gonna do it actually... You know what? Let's leave that there. Let's leave that there. We're gonna have to say do this, and then again we're gonna need to set up the pipes so we know where everything's gonna be. And then steam cracker is gonna have to be there. And actually, we're gonna need to move it. Can I move it up here? Okay. Need some more power poles. There we are. Okay. It's a little bit backwards. I should have probably thought ahead a little bit more on this, but it's alright. Alright, bring the steam. Let's put it the relay there. Okay, steam is there. That was a little backwards, but again, shouldn't really matter all that much. All right, naphtha. Is gonna come to there, and then there. Okay, so now we're making synthesis gas and some more residual gas, which is residual gas is going to have to get piped back into the residual system. Okay, so synthesis gas, residual gas. This is gonna get a tad messy, but you know, we should be. Oh, I see. That's a bit. It's gonna hit there. So there's the residual. Okay, so let's actually turn this north here. And that's the output. That's the input. So then you there, and then you there. Okay, that ought to do it. Now, residual gas is nowhere near full. Okay, so that should work fine. Okay. So now I just need a container for synthesis gas. Which, let's see, do I want to put that up here? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just line it up directly. Put that there. Pipe the synthesis gas in. Pump it out. Set up the power, okay, and then we are going to go ahead and direct the synthesis gas there. Okay. And then we just need the natural gas liquids. There you go. Now that can operate. Perfect. Now, of course, we need light so that we can see what we're doing. There we are. Okay, so now I need storage for all of this stuff in such a way that it doesn't interfere with each other. Alright, I think the first things first, we're going to want a storage for tooling. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? I want to make sure that it's not going to bump into anything else. there. Alright, tooling. We're going to need gas storage for carbon monoxide. Let's see, output for tooling. That should work for now. Alright, there is carbon monoxide. Output there. And there we are. For power. Okay. Now we need 3 gas tanks. 1, 2, 3. To store the methane, ethane, and butane. Now, I think there may have been something else we could do with butane. Let's see. Benzene gas, ethylene gas. And benzene to tooling. No, we don't necessarily need that. Synthesis ethyl benzene, styrene, methane to benzene. I guess not, actually. Okay. That should be good for now. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and store this stuff. And again, we want to make sure that we set it up in such a way that it doesn't bump into anything else. So we're going to need to give it a good amount of room for this local level of storage. We're going to have additional storage at each pickup location for all of these products. So again, I'm not too worried about having large amounts of storage for each of these gases. I just want to have somewhere where it can buffer. Okay, so first bit is going to be, I guess this is what, butane. All right. So butane. Comes up here. Now butane. Actually, let's do this. Let's have butane. Do something like this. So that it's all connected in, and there we are. Butane. Next is going to be ethane. And ethane is going to do this. then we have methane. Which again, we're going to need a way for it to kind of merge from here. No, not there. You come over here. See, there. Oh, wrong. Okay. There, right? And that's hooking up to the right guy? Yes, it is. Butane gas, ethane gas, methane gas, methane, ethane, butane. Everybody should be working. Yes. Good. And actually, it looks like we're producing synthesis gas. Actually, I'd have to check. Yes, we are producing more synthesis gas than this guy is using. Residual gas. Let's see. What does the residual gas look like? Is it going up or down? I wish I had a more detailed list of how much was actually in that tank other than just 21K. Okay, well, it's holding steady at 21K, so hopefully we're making enough. Because the residual gas we're making out of this is not a lot. And if we wanted to make residual gas, we can... Is there any other way to make residual gas? Let's see. No, that makes synthesis gas. That uses residual gas. Yeah, I guess not. But we're only really using that to make the toluene, right? Once the toluene fills up, then, you know, we don't need the residual gas anymore. And I don't really see us using a ton of toluene. Oh, you know who I didn't hook up? I didn't hook up this guy. There we are. Well, that's gonna get a tad bit awkward because not everybody is in a good spot. Alright, methane. Methane, you can come up here and hook in there. That should be a piece of cake. Okay, there we go. Ethane gas is gonna have to hook in there. Again, not too big a deal. Right, it is ethane, right? Ethane, yes. Okay. Ethane is gonna come up to there, come over there. Okay. Now, butane. Actually, this is not going to be that hard. It's just going to make it a little awkward to walk through there, but that's okay. Alright, so butane gas. You come up to here. And come across there. Perfect. Alright, now that is operating pretty effectively. And then all of these refinement processes can be expanded moving down this way. Alright, so that is, I think, most of the products we need. At least initially, unless there's anything else we run into that we need. But then, again, we could always continue to expand this facility in this direction and set it up so that we can make whatever we need. So now what we need to do is we need a pickup area where we can pipe all these guys to actually start picking them up on trains. And I think it would make the most sense to do it in this direction. Now the question becomes, do I want to use this for pickup as well as drop off? I mean, I have the parking area, so I have room to stack things. Multi-phase oil, natural gas storage, looks pretty good. Okay, so you have, you're there. Actually, do I need to wait? Hold on. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that 200 seconds past. Get rid of that. I don't think that's going to be necessary. At least not yet. Because there's enough stacking in these bays for the trains that are doing this. Right? If we start getting more and more and more trains, then we may need to put that in there to keep everybody moving and keep this from stacking up too much. Which makes me think that I probably want a completely separate area for pickup than drop off. So, if we're going to do that, and we want to keep a lot of room down here for expansion of the facility, then we probably want to do a line coming in here. So what I might need to do is turn this from a T-junction into a four-way, and then bring a train line down here and come over like this, and then set up a pickup area over here. So the train's going to come in this way and pick up. Okay. And then we may need to make a second line in between this. If I bring over here, I mean, want a second line between these two tracks so that trains have an alternate route, so that this bit of track that runs through here doesn't become too clogged with traffic. Speaking of traffic, it seems that we're not having a traffic issue around the refueling station anymore. Okay, so that's good. Alright. So, well, this rubite mine is almost completely exhausted, but we have other sources of rubite over here, which I can't see because we don't have any radar over there. Okay. So, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Let's see, we're going to have room to get all this stuff out of here. Yeah, I think we are. And then all these can get piped north. Yeah, we should be fine. And then all these guys can get piped in that direction. Oh, hold on. There actually is one other thing I wanted to do before we did anything else. is we need to combine the synthesis gas and base mineral oil to make a lubricant. And I think what I'm actually going to do is do that in this direction up here, because we shouldn't need a ton of that. Base mineral oil also is going to need to be used to make coolant. But again, that's going to be a completely separate area, but we are going to need some lubricant first. And I'm going to do that so that I can tee off of there. Okay, so for lubricant, we are going to put that in a chemical plant. And I think we're just going to go ahead and say a Mark III chemical plant there. Alright, sulfuric wastewater is building up. That's another thing we're going to have to pick up as well. And, alright, so you are going to sit right about there. And then this is going to be expandable in this direction, because I want to make sure that I don't bring the pickup area too far this way. So we're going to start picking up a little bit farther over there. Okay. So you're going to require power. Let's see. From there is fine. And you're making lubricant and... let's see. Base mineral oil to there. Residual gas to there. Lubricant coming out, and let's put it in a tank. And a tank right about there should be sufficient. Actually, let's flip it around. Right, because we're going to have a pump here. And we're going to have a pump there. So you're going to pump out of there. And they're going to pump out of there. That makes that in a bad spot. Okay, then. Now what we'll use is we'll use the other output. No big deal. That's going to be easier. There we are. Okay, we're now making lubricant. All right. So this should be good. We'll go ahead and end the episode here. And then we'll start working on setting up the actual pickup area for all of these products next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.